Hello everyone and welcome to this reading. This is going to be another love reading and we're going to answer the question, who is thinking about coming towards you in love, obviously, and what are their true intentions? In order to help you choose, I have prepared here 3 cards that I picked out randomly from the deck. Group number 1 will get this Knight of Wands card. We're trying to avoid the glare. Oh dear. Group number 2 gets the Two of Pentacles. And group number 3 will get the Seven of Pentacles. Right? So please take your time in making your choice. I will put the timestamps in the description box as always, and I will see you at your reading. Hi, group number 1, you chose the Knight of Wands card. This will be a reading. Let's find out who is thinking about coming towards you in love and what are their true intentions. Okay, so we'll get a few cards and then I will get into more detail. We have the Empress. We have the World. I'm trying not to show my hands too much because it's winter. Seven of Pentacles, or it's very cold. My hands are really dry, and we also have a new kitten and my hands are horribly scratched. Seven of Wands. Okay, so we'll have this for now for who this person is, who wants to come towards you in love. First of all, I'm getting a fire sign. This doesn't have to resonate for everyone. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody who is very impulsive. Somebody who has a lot of passion for you. They could be incredibly attractive. Or they have this, I don't know, sensual air to them, you know. They have this charisma. They like to stand out, so it could be somebody who likes to stand out, and they could be very flirty. They could seem very vain or very superficial at times, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they are. They could be very well guarded, because you see this knight, it has like a full armor on, right? So while they like to be flashy, they like to stand out, they like to be seen, they are also very well guarded. So it's with them, it's not what you see is what you get, because there are there are many layers to this person, and there's a lot of depth to this person. They seem very impulsive and they seem very reckless at the first meeting or at the first glance. But the reality is that this person it could be somebody who's running away from their feelings or has issues with expressing their emotions, their deepest emotions. Now, this is a person, despite the fact that they seem very reckless, who is actually incredibly reliable. We do have 2 cards. We have the Empress and we have the Seven of Pentacles, who tell me that this person is somebody that you could actually count on, or they could be a provider or somebody that people can rely on, especially financially or with practical help. So this is a person who is very down to earth, very practical, and they like to extend that practical nature to help other people. They could also be somebody who travels a lot, or they could be at a distance from you. So you might not see each other very often. It's almost like once in a blue moon. But I'm getting this, I don't know, it's almost like you know this person. You might be thinking about this person because there seems to be some sort of a connection between the two of you. And I feel like, but they're still very guarded at the same time. So this is a very, very guarded person. They keep their feelings under wrap because, I don't know, they could be afraid of feeling vulnerable and being vulnerable. They don't like feeling vulnerable. And I'm not sure if they believe that. They also believe that, I don't know, they could get rejected or something of that sort. It's almost like this energy of waiting for the right time, or maybe waiting for the right circumstances, because this person feels like the circumstances are not right, the situation is not right. With the Empress energy, somebody here could be having a family or could be committed. So there could even be children involved here. If that doesn't resonate with you, it could be about other commitments. But you know, we do have number 3, so it could be like a third-party situation for some. It doesn't necessarily have to be for everyone. But there is some sort of an obstacle that keeps you at a distance, and I feel like both of you know about this obstacle, and you most definitely know about this person, know who this person is, because this person could be on your mind as you watch this reading, and it could also be a person from your past, somebody that you might have had hopes about in the past, because I'm kind of getting this thought of the ship. This ship has sailed. This ship has sailed, and you missed it, or somebody missed it. They might have missed it. You missed it. Both of you. It's like it's a missed opportunity. Like you didn't get on that ship, neither of you. And now things became much more complicated. It could be that this person is somebody who is very attached to what they have now, they fought a lot for what they've had. They might have struggled a lot in their life. They might have struggled to find a path. They might have changed careers. They might have changed, like if they were students or like they went to university, they might have changed, how do you call that? Qualifications or the classes, or I don't know how you call that in English. I'm missing that. I just can't remember it. Majors, I think like majors, they kept changing majors. So this is a person who might have struggled to find a path in life, but they've worked really hard for everything that they had. Like they put all the effort into it. This is a person who, gets very passionate about doing the things they enjoy doing. So whenever they do something, they just fully immerse themselves into that. They could have a very sensitive, very delicate soul that they might not show to everyone. You could be their soft spot, but they also do have a very soft spot, and they could be very creative. So they could be like writing poetry or doing drawings of you in secret, and you might not know about that, or you might know that they have the tendency to do that. Yeah, somebody who seems very practical, but they could also be very very creative, almost to a philosophical level. There's this beautiful combination with this person between being very practical and very down to earth, and at the same time being not necessarily romantic, like being a dreamer, okay? Being a thinker, a philosopher, tackling the deep things in life. Let's see, what are their intentions towards you? So I hope you recognize this person. They might have been like the black sheep of their family, or the black sheep in general. Like they always stood out for the wrong reasons. Like they always went against the grain. They always went against tradition. They always went against traditions. They always questioned traditional values and the status quo. So they might have gotten a lot of hard time because of that. That might have caused a lot of difficulties. Okay, so this is somebody who's not afraid to be like a revolutionary and not afraid to speak up. Okay, so let's see their intentions. We have King of Wands. Okay, so we get again a lot of passion. We have Two of Cups. Wow, okay. We have Ace of Swords. Guys, I'm really, really sorry about my hands. They look terrible. I don't know how to hide them. We have Five of Cups. Maybe I should have just put the spread and cut that part out. Okay, so they want to communicate with you. They want to communicate with you because they do feel like there is a special connection between the two of you. And with this Five of Cups energy, and let me get another card to clarify it, although I'm getting quite a clear message about it already. We have Eight of Cups. Yeah, there is something related to the past, okay? There is something connecting you and this person. So this is somebody from your past. And not only that, but you did share quite intense feelings for one another. And I feel like what they would like, first of all, they would like to share their feelings for you. I feel like for a very long time, or all this time, they never had the opportunity to truly share how they felt for you, to gather that courage and share how they feel about you, because they still believe that you are the perfect match for them. Like, you are perfect for each other, you complement each other. It's almost like the union of the mind, okay? You see, like, their heads are almost like together, and then we have the Ace of Swords. So there is some sort of a connection between the two of you. You could still be connected, like talking online, but not necessarily, okay? And it could be like an energetic connection. But they want to talk about their feelings, and they would love to hear your side of the story and how you perceived whatever there was between the two of you and whatever is happening between the two of you at the moment. They want honesty, they want openness, and they want the Two of Cups. But if they can't have the Two of Cups, at least they want closure, because I feel like a lot of things have been left unsaid and they just have been left hanging. And there's this energy of, it might have been something, it could have been something, but there wasn't. And is there still a chance to pick up from where we left it, or at least start over? They're very nostalgic about the past. And they are in this energy of, I cannot hold on any longer. I need to know the truth of this connection, whatever this connection is about. I need to know if there's hope, if this can become real, if it's all in my head, or if I should just like cut my losses and give it up and move on with my life, basically. So, they want, okay, I had one that turned. We have 8 of Wands. And let's see this 8 of Wands. You have the High Priestess. There is a connection between the two of you guys. They can feel it. But they want confirmation for this. They want confirmation. And I feel like, if the two of you were to meet, if this person were to approach you, although I feel like, it's almost like they're looking for a sign from you, from some sort of encouragement. Even if it's like an energetic sign or like a telepathic message. I know this sounds very, out there. But, for those who believe in that sort of things, I guess it makes sense, right? But they might expect you to message them or just give them a little hint, okay? Like a very subtle hint that they can make the move. They're on standby, this person. They're on standby. They're just like ready to set, ready to set sail towards you. But they're holding back for now, because I don't know if they, they're not convinced that this is what you want. They're not convinced that this is real. We have the Queen of Swords. So they want communication, and they want decisiveness. They want, I guess they want you to make up your mind. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's like, it's clear they want communication. They're waiting for a sign from you. And it's odd, because we have the Queen of Swords and then we have the High Priestess. So to a certain degree, they're waiting for a very tiny detail, very subtle detail, a message from you. Even if it's just very vague, for them to make their move. But at the same time, they want to be like they want the message to be very clear, okay? They want you to be very decisive about it. Like, this is what I want. They don't want to hesitate anymore. They don't want to beat around the bush. They want clarity. That's their intention. They want clarity. They want to know the truth, regardless of what that truth is. They are very much ready, because they've done the inner work. They've done the maturing that needed to be done, and they are ready to take it. But I feel like deep down, they're actually hoping that it's going to go in their favor, okay, their way. So Of course, that depends. That depends on you. I'm curious. Like, I'll get a card for your energy and see. Oh, I'm sorry. We have the Lovers. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like from this card, I'm getting like you are interested in this person now. Look, the Lovers is a very romantic energy. But it's also Gemini energy, and Gemini energy is a bit like two-faced. You never know what you're going to get, and I feel like, as beautiful as this might seem to you, there's always the other side of the story. There's always the consequences of this romance. So I feel like you are not against this person approaching you, but I feel like there's more to it, and you can see that, and it's not as easy as that. Like, Gemini energy is never as easy as that. They're very complex people in general. And they have the tendency to be quite manipulative, not necessarily like in a bad way. It depends on every person, right? But they do know their way with words. And with charming people, they could be quite the charmers. And I feel like you are afraid that it's all talk with this connection and with this person. And it's all talk, but not much action, not much proof that things can get better. Okay, so it's like there's hope, but you don't have very high expectations about this person, put it this way. So yeah, I will leave it at this, group number 1. I hope you figured out who this person is, and I hope this was helpful, and I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Two of Pentacles card, this will be your reading. Let's find out who is thinking of coming towards you in love and what are their intentions. So I'm just gonna put the cards real quick, and then we'll get into the reading. So we have the King of Wands, we have Five of Cups, the High Priestess, and Nine of Swords. Okay, very interesting energies. Right, so we could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But we are dealing with a person who is trying to keep things together. So this is a person who is very busy, and currently, but it could be that it was like that for a big chunk of their life, they are dealing with a lot of things. They have a lot on their plate. They have a lot of responsibilities. They have a lot to juggle. It's like their entire life was this battle or this struggle to keep everything under control. They could be very, not necessarily emotionally unstable, maybe volatile or something of that sort. Sometimes hot and cold. Sometimes very cheerful, but then they can get into this very anxious energy. This is a person who has been through a lot. And I'm getting almost like this war-like energy, like their life was a constant battle. And some of them could have like some mental health issues. Like they could be dealing with extreme stress, extreme anxiety, some of them even depression. They could be pretty pessimistic. But I don't know, it's like I'm getting like this person almost like a glue. Like they hold everything together. For some of you, this is somebody from work. They could be somebody from work. It could be like a partner, like a work partner, somebody that you interact with on a regular basis. If it's like a work connection or a school connection, it's somebody who's constantly stressed, okay, constantly under pressure. They could be your superior. It doesn't have to be, but they do have a lot of responsibilities. A lot of these responsibilities you might not be aware of. They have to deal with very sensitive information, some of them. So you don't have to be like colleagues at work necessarily, but whatever their job is, it could be with very sensitive information. They have to either resort to their intuition and their empathy. So it could be about helping other people, counseling other people, or they could be handling very private data, like secret data, something of that sort. And they're not supposed to talk about it. For a lot of them, I'm seeing that they had to leave something behind. So they had to reinvent themselves at some point in their life, or they had to make like a very decisive turn in their life to change their life upside down. And I'm not sure if they are very happy with that decision. If they did that because they wanted to do it, or they did it because they had to do it. Let me get this King of Wands clarified real quick. Let's see what it's about. We have the Devil. And we have the Empress. Oh, it's a very odd energy. Okay, so they're very attracted to you physically. There's a lot of fire within them. And I feel like they're attracted to both your power and your innocence. I feel like they are admiring you or desiring you for the innocence that they have lost. I feel like this person had to do a lot of things that they are not very proud of to get by. Some of the things might have been illegal or might have been morally questionable, and but they see you somewhere up on a pedestal, and they see you beautiful, they see you strong, they see you loving, and they see you, pure. And they are very drawn to that energy. Okay, they're very drawn to that purity and that power. It's almost like they see you as like an angel. They perceive you as an angelic energy, and they see themselves as this fallen angel, because I do believe that's angel wings there. So they perceive themselves as a fallen angel in this situation, and I feel like they're trying to, I don't know, regain what they've lost. For some of them, in some cases, this person could be in a situation where they want their cake, they want to have their cake and eat it too. So we could be talking about a third-party situation where they could be in a different connection, but they would also like to pursue you, or they also like to fantasize about you. Or you could be, with this Empress energy, you could be in a different connection, but if they would have a chance, they would not have hesitations in sharing you. So they wouldn't mind being the third party if you are the one in a connection. It's almost like you are their guilty pleasure. And this person doesn't seem to have a lot of moral values, at least not when it comes to you. Like, you would break all their moral values. They would break all of that for you, all of what they are. So it's like a very, like, how do you call it, like a morally gray character in novels? Is that how you call them? That's how this person is. And they could be quite dashing, they could be quite charming, they do have this devil energy and the King of Wands, right? So they could be very attractive, but they could be very tempting overall. okay? They know what to say, they know how to speak, they know how to present themselves. Given the fact that they've had a very tough life experience, a very diverse life experience, I feel like this person managed to reinvent themselves as somebody who's very successful. Maybe that's why they had to reinvent themselves, and yeah, create this new persona. Is there, like, really quick, one card like this toxic energy to them? Because I'm getting a bit of a toxic energy, like somebody pretending to be something they're not. We have Ace of Wands, and again this Wands energy, and we have this like locked energy. There is a lot of dark secrets when it comes to this person. A lot of dark secrets, and like you see, like almost like a dark forest there. Right, so I don't know. Yeah, there's a bit of darkness within this person, and it's not a good kind of darkness. Okay, let's see what their intentions are. Let's see what their intentions are. Okay, we have Death. We have Five of Wands. Sorry about that. We have Three of Wands. Okay. We have Ace of Cups. Okay, so they see you as an escape from the life that they have now and from the person that they have become now. That's how they see you. They see you as a new beginning. They see you as the end of their struggles, the end of their inner struggles, the end of their inner conflict, and the beginning of something new, something beautiful, like a new journey. I don't know how the two of you might have met. Like I said, for some it could be like a work connection, or you do know each other, but I'm not sure how well you know each other, because they seem to be a bit like elusive here. I guess the way you would recognize them is they could be very flirty, they are incredibly attractive, they have a lot of charisma, and they like to give you a lot of attention, or like they admire you, like they keep staring at you. I mean, like they look at you as if you are an empress, like an actual empress. Like they look at you with admiration, and they treat you very different from how they treat other people. There's a very different attitude towards you than they have with other people. So that's like a very, very clear indicator. Like they have this a huge amount of respect for you. They wouldn't allow themselves to be like vulgar with you or inappropriate with you, because they respect you so much. And they do, I feel like, you know, like I said, they're very attracted to your light, to your kindness, to your purity. And again, look at this Ace of Cups, like that white energy, just like we had with the Empress over there, right? And so it's almost like they're looking for redemption with you, for purification with you. Like you could be the person who would change them, who would make them better, who would, you know, end the darkness within them. Let's get more cards about it. I don't even know what to say about this person. It kind of creeps me out a little bit. Maybe you recognize them already. I don't know. But it's almost like almost like a Phantom of the Opera vibe. Okay, I you know, or like they're the monster and you are the princess, and we have Knight of Cups, and it came out reverse, like it fell and it came out reverse. It's almost like this person has been deprived of love. They forgot how to love. They forgot how to share their feelings. They forgot how, you know, how it feels to trust again. And we have Nine of Wands. And we have Four of Pentacles. Like it's this energy of holding on. Holding on to Six of Wands. Holding on to this dream, holding on to hope. Holding on to hope. So they do want a connection with you. And they believe that it's going to be like, first of all, it's this energy of all or nothing. Like they wouldn't want anyone but you. It's almost like an obsessive energy when it comes to you. It's almost like they're obsessed with you. And like you're the ultimate prize. And it's just, and again, there's a lot of passion here, a lot of passion, a lot of fire. And the Magician. So that's basically what they want. They want something to happen between the two of you. They see you as somebody who's magical, and they imagine a connection with you as something magical. As, you know, the ultimate, like I said, the ultimate prize, the ultimate trophy. Unfortunately, we do have this Knight of Cups reverse. We do have the Ace of Cups though, okay? But there's, you know, the feelings of love are not as strong as their feelings of desire and their feelings of possession. Okay, so yeah, it's almost as if they're trying to tell themselves that, you know, they love you and they want to start over with you. They want to learn how to love with you. They believe that you could be the person to heal them in a sense, but at the same time, it's almost like they forgot how to love because they closed off their heart, and it's just about ego. And like I said, the ultimate prize, the trophy, possession, victory. Okay, so let's see what, like one card, what are your feelings towards this person, if you recognize them. Now, of course, this could resonate, this might not resonate, it depends. We have the Ace of Swords. I feel like you see right through this person. You see right through this person and you keep them at a distance. Yeah, you keep them at a very respectful distance. You are no dummy, group number 2. You see right through this person. You see right through their charms. You know what they're about. It's almost like you have this psychological knowledge that kind of tells you, or maybe you have like a very good intuition, but you're not somebody who would be easily fooled. And you do keep them at a distance, or you keep them cut off entirely. Or you would cut them off entirely if they would dare to even make the wrong move. So you're very ruthless like that. You know, I feel like you do maintain communication with this person, and you would communicate with this person, but it would all be very cold and very diplomatic. You wouldn't give them a lot of hope. You have fire, yeah, you wouldn't give them a lot of hope. You wouldn't give them a definite, you wouldn't give them a clear answer. You wouldn't give them any promises, nothing of that sort. So it would be very straightforward. I feel like, I feel like they wouldn't accept honesty, and they wouldn't accept a straightforward answer. So they would like pretend that your conversation never happened if you were to be straightforward with them. But you can see right through this person, group number 2, and you can tell what kind of person they are, and you know how to play them. Okay, not in like an evil way, like play with their mind and stuff. You know how to handle them so that things don't get out of control, don't get out of hand, and, you know, turn to be dangerous, because this person, like I said, they do have a pretty dark side to them, you know, and you don't get in trouble, or, you know, things don't end up being dramatic. So yeah, that's basically group number 2. I hope you figured out who this person is. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hi, group number 3. If you chose the 7 of Pentacles card, this will be a reading. Let's find out who wants to come towards you in love and what are their intentions, their true intentions. We have Queen of Cups. We have Two of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. we have Ten of Cups. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm also getting Libra energy and Cancer energy. But this is a very patient person. There could be a work connection with this person. There could be a school connection, but doesn't have to be. Or there could be some sort of a practical connection with this person. So, you might have met them in practical circumstances of your life. Like maybe you were doing some decorations and they were a worker, or you met them or you've known them from a work environment. Even if you don't work there, they might have worked there and you might have went to them, something of that sort. Okay, so it doesn't have to resonate for everyone, but there is this work connection or a financial connection or some sort of a transaction that took place here. I'm gonna be honest, for some of you this person could be either married or in a different connection. So we could be talking about a third party situation, because we do have the Two of Pentacles here. And on one side we have the Queen of Cups, which could be you. And on the other side we have Eight of Swords, which is like trapped energy. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which could be a representative of the perfect life, a family life. So I feel like this person could be trying to maintain a balance between their feelings for you and their responsibilities in their home life. Now, for some of you, this home life doesn't necessarily have to be a spouse or children or like another romantic connection, but it could be responsibilities regarding to a family connection or a friendship connection, something that's big and something that keeps them trapped. Like even caring for an elderly parent, for some of you, it could be that, or being the provider for younger siblings or something of that sort. Now, this doesn't have to resonate for everyone, but they are most definitely trapped in that situation, and that situation is keeping them from being completely with you, because we have this Queen of Cups, you see they're pondering, almost like waiting, like this waiting energy, and they like have one foot here, like towards you, but they are constantly drawn to this. So it's a matter of, this person, you could even be in a connection with this person, you could have some sort of a relationship with this person, but their attention is always attracted by something else. So it kind of feels like this person never made you a priority. You were always made to feel like you were on a second place. If you are not in a connection with this person, I feel like there's this energy of a secret admirer, because like this is like the image from Cinderella. Okay, this like could be Cinderella escaping at midnight. You see the carriage there, right? So there's this mysterious energy where you could have certain feelings for each other, not necessarily like love if you were never together, but there is some attraction there. So you could be interested in this person, and this person could also be interested in you, but you never actually shared your feelings towards one another because there was something else in between. And there's a lot of unknowns here, so it could be like a secret admirer from their part, but it could also be like a secret admirer from your part. Like you could admire each other in secret, and it's actually a secret because you never actually shared your feelings towards one another. So the attraction is mutual here, but there's a lot of hidden energy. Not necessarily forbidden. For some of you, it could be forbidden, but it's a lot of hidden energy. There's a lot of things that you don't know about each other. This could be a person who's very good with money. They're very practical. They look very practical. They might look very plain. Okay, so there's nothing really special about them. They just look like a regular person, whether they're a man or woman, whatever gender they could be. They are very family oriented, so they're very devoted to their family, and this could pose a problem because sometimes, like I said, it kind of feels like they prioritize their family more than anything else. And like I said, it doesn't have to be necessarily be a spouse or children, whatever. It could be like parents or brothers or siblings or whatever. Okay, they would prioritize that family more than their potential partner. And I feel like they had a history with their previous relationships where they actually did prioritize their family, and it caused a lot of issues in their emotional connection, romantic connections. And it was always like they were on the run, right? It's like, I'm with you, but I have to run away at midnight because I can't be with you. I can't spend the night over and stuff like that, okay? So I can't be with you in those important moments of your life. So, yeah. Let's see what their intentions are. We have Judgment. We have the World. We have the Lovers. First of all, look at all these major arcanas. And we have Page of Wands. I feel like this time this person wants to break this cycle. Let's see. Okay, the World, Three of Swords. This person wants to break a cycle. They want to end something, to end that cycle that they've been in. Like I said, they might have had a history in their romantic life where they prioritized what was, something else, their family or other things, other other connections, other people, whatever, other than their romantic partner. And I feel like with you, they want to make it right. They want to make it right. They want to start over. They want to try something different. Because obviously with their previous attitude, all they got was heartbreak. Everything ended in heartbreak. They always suffered because of that, because of what they've done. And I feel like they've learned their lesson from those experiences. And now they want to try a different approach to it. They want to be more open. They want to look at him like he's looking into her eyes. He only sees her. They would like to make you a priority and start over. Try something completely different from what they've had before and see how things work. And you see she has, maybe you can see, she has like a white owl, okay? So it's almost like this person wisened up. And that beautiful full moon behind her, like very bright, it's like things are starting to become clear. Like they are starting to see the light, finally. So starting to see the solution to their problems. Let's see what else. We have Four of Cups. Okay, let's see this Four of Cups. We have Temperance. I feel like they wanna, they wanna take it slow. Like they wanna take it slow. And they could also want to heal something. Page of Swords. What this makes me think of is, like, first of all, taking it really slow, really, really slow, and observing each step, analyzing each step. Honestly, it almost feels like an experiment, because them approaching you, them trying something new with you, okay, them leaving all that old mentality behind them and trying something new with you, that's a whole different experience for them. That's something that they've never been through. They don't know how to do it, so they want to be very systematic about this, okay? They want to be very precise about this. They want to do it by the book. I don't know how that's going to work out, but so it's a very odd approach. Like, they don't want to throw themselves in there. They want to take it slow, and they want to analyze it, and they want to work together. They want to have this balance. They really want a beautiful, balanced connection with you, and they want healing with you. And yeah, it's very odd person. They're very meticulous, this person, okay? they most definitely have a way of doing things. They might not be very emotionally mature, so they might not know how to love, how to express their love, how to approach romantic connection. So they approach it in this very, very practical manner, like steps in a project. Not exactly romantic, but I mean, depends on what everyone is looking for. We have Three of Cups. And we have Two of Swords. And we have Strength. I feel like they are really, with this Three of Cups, now of course you could have that third party situation here, but you could also have like the third party could be, like I said, a different type of family or friends or whatever. And yeah, I feel like with you, they could find the strength to leave that behind. I feel like for this person, it is a very, very difficult decision leaving that behind. They are very attached to that energy. You see her like having fun. It reminds me of like the tea party with in the Alice in Wonderland story, right? Where you're at the tea party and you cannot leave the party, and you get stuck in there for you get stuck at that table forever and ever. So it kind of feels like, I don't know, it kind of feels like fun, but at the same time you want to get out of there, but it's something that you are too familiar with, but at the same time you realize that it's not good for you. So they have a lot of conflicting thoughts about this. They have a very hard time leaving that behind. They've always had a hard time leaving that behind, and I feel like they see a lot of strength, or you give them a lot of strength. The thought of you gives them a lot of strength to finally make a decision about that, and think of themselves and leave all of that behind. But there's like a sacrifice that needs to be made, because you see a person there, right? Like it's a mermaid, and you see a person who drowned. Okay, so it kind of feels like they would have to sacrifice that, and it's almost like she's looking like almost like she's holding a heart, but it's like it's a shell. But it's like, I'm sorry I had to do this, but I have to put myself first. So I feel like you would give them strength to put themselves first in this situation, because like I said, it's very, very difficult for them to detach from that energy, from that previous energy. And that previous energy sabotaged a big chunk of their life. Okay, one last card for them, and I will see. We have Eight of Pentacles, yeah. So they really do want to work with you, okay? They want to work on this connection. They're very hopeful about this. They're very hopeful about it. Okay, so let's see real quick. This could resonate, this might not resonate, it depends. How do you feel about this person? Okay, we got some insight at the beginning of this reading, but let's see like one card if we can get more. We have Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. You have a lot of hopes when it comes to this person. You have a lot of hopes. You have a lot of wishes. There's a lot of potential, and you can see the potential in this person. But the Seven of Cups is also the card of illusions and sometimes daydreaming. And I feel like while you might want this person and you're attracted to this person, you're interested in this person, and we established that, like I said at the beginning of this reading, there's not a lot of hope that you put into this. There's not a lot of hope. It's mostly dreaming at this point, because you don't want to get involved more, because you don't have enough faith in this. You want to keep it at the level of a fantasy, and that's it, because you don't see how things could become real here. For some of you could also like to keep your options open. Like, yeah, I like this person, but I don't know if I should like commit to this person or only think about this person, or I don't know. Three of Wands. So yeah, it's almost like you keep yourself open when it comes to this person, but at the same time you keep yourself open to other people, right? So it's not like you made them a priority. It's your main focus. Your focus is not completely on them. You acknowledge the fact that this person, as you know, as much potential as they have, the chances that the two of you have at this moment are not very good, are not very optimistic, and you don't want to invest too much in this. Okay, you don't want to invest too much in this. So you like to keep your options open, pretty much, and not invest fully in this. Oh wow, okay, and the High Priestess, yes. Okay, so it's almost like you don't share everything that you feel for this person. You like to keep a bit more mysterious. You even keep them at a distance. Like, yeah, there's this mysterious aura to you. So you like to keep the mystery, and you like to keep the distance, and you like to keep yourself safe with this person. Okay, so I'll leave it at this, group number 3. I hope you recognize this person. I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.